How do you do that? I mean, there's so much BS out. Like this China thing. I just can't believe, well, it crashed because of China. China's been warning against Bitcoin since 2013, 2014, 15, and then they warned against Ethereum in 2016. They will always warn you against Bitcoin. Oh, that's what caused it. Right. And that's why I'm not saying buy Bitcoin. I'm saying listen to credible people. I love what you're saying, but I just can't believe how much information, good and bad, is available on things like YouTube and all this other stuff, which I don't really know much about. When I came out of the military, we're at about 30% debt to GDP. So we could have, that's like you make $100,000, but you pay $30,000 to the bank. Today, it's 140% debt to GDP. That means you're making $100,000, but you owe $140,000 every month. And America is broke, and the baby boomers are still living in that time when we were 30% debt to GDP. So it's not the same world anymore. They've been lied to, but they're not even aware they're being lied to, and they think the Bitcoin guys are crazy. Or any Ethereum, anything new that shakes our 401k, dreamland or fantasy land there. So that's why I highly recommend people listen to. On the macros, like I say, every time I talk to crypto guys, you guys are just peeing in the ocean and pissing everybody off. But it's a legitimate peeing in the ocean. The other point of view is this: what most people don't understand about financial education, because in '71 I was coming on my way to Vietnam, and that's when I kind of woke up. We're coming off the gold standard, and the average guy had no idea what that meant, and that's the problem. So the thing I know about this is, when they say quantitative easing, what you're talking about, Anthony, is this: the only people that get the money are rich people. You see, with quantitative easing, you must go through the banking system. So when I've been broke many times, and when I had no money, the banks close their doors to you. So I don't think it's black. I think if you're financially illiterate, the banks will close the doors to you. So every time they print money, the money gets trapped in what's called the monetary system. But only the rich get richer, and the poor and middle class get poorer because, temporarily there's inflation, and the inflation is in the asset markets. So Bitcoin went up, real estate goes up, stock market goes up. But I feel for the guys working in my yard because they violate Rich Dad's lesson number 1: don't work for money. You've got to work for assets. So this is the next thing I'm going to ask you a question on, because as long as you guys are kind of pissing off the central banks here, right, and they keep printing money, guys like me get richer and richer. I just borrowed another $160 million. The average guy can't even get a credit card. Well, they got student loan. That's all they can get. And that's why they get poor, because of the school system. But if Bitcoin, you guys keep pissing people off, and we go to FedCoin, you know what's going to happen?
What's that?
Hyperinflation, because they're going to give money. It's complete communism at that point. They're going to give money directly to the people via UBI, Universal Basic Income, MMT. It's called welfare. It's also called Social Security. It's also called Medicare. But they're going to, if they go to FedCoin, like China's going to the China coin, if they go to that, that's why you're going to wish you had some Bitcoin, gold, silver, and bullets, because there will be civil unrest. They're going to steal our wealth, but they're going to pump the money directly into the people. And that's what they did during the Weimar Republic, which brought rise to Adolf Hitler. And Kamala and Adolf have the same values. It's reparations. And that's why Bitcoin guys, I'm riding with you, because you are pissing everybody off. But if you go too far and they go to a FedCoin, we're all going to get richer. But there will be war. Right. What Anthony is saying here is the most important thing. They're going to wipe out the bank. See, right now I have to go to, let's say, Chase Manhattan or, Wells Fargo to borrow money to buy real estate. They go to a FedCoin. They don't need those bankers. They're going to, exactly what Anthony is saying, they're going to pump it straight into the economy. And as an old guy, what we know is called Gresham's Law. Gresham's Law says when bad money enters the economy, which would be a FedCoin, good money goes into hiding. And those of you who have gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that right now, if they go to FedCoin, they're going to push value, exactly as Anthony says, into gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that. It's Gresham's Law, but they will cause hyperinflation. See, right now, what the government is afraid of, every time they have quantitative easing, The reason they do that is because we're deflating. So they pump money in, and there's a boost in the economy for about 2 years. And then it deflates again. But the only people left with the money are the guys who can borrow money like me. So that's why they screw the working class. The guys working in my yard are screwed. The school teachers are screwed. They're working for money, and they got the money in the stock market. So when they go to Fed coin, it's going to create hyperinflation because it's Gresham's law, and then it's going to drive gold, silver, Bitcoin to the moon. So that's why I listen to what Anthony has to say, because I don't like being screwed. So Anthony, thank you very, very much for being my teacher and all this stuff. I appreciate it. You and Breed, loving those guys. I just really enjoy listening to the younger generation because us old guys have had it too easy. He's one of the new generation coming up. And what I say to the old guys, the baby boomers, you better open your minds up. Especially you, Peter Schiff and Harry Dent and all my friends out there who are gold bugs. You can still be a gold bug, but you don't have to keep your mind closed. You old guys, listen up. There's this new sheriff in town, and there's the young guys. So I don't know where it's all going to go, but I just know that printing fake money makes gold better, but that's not the only answer. So anyway, you can listen to the Rich Dad Radio Show anytime, anywhere on iTunes, Android, or YouTube. And we'll archive all of our programs at richdadradio.com. So you can listen to this again, because you listen to us 2 or 3 times, you'll learn even more. And then most important, have your friends, family, and business associates listen to it and discuss it. When you discuss it, it's good you don't agree. Like Peter Schiff's a really good friend of mine. Harry Dent's a good friend of mine. I disagree with him constantly. Doesn't mean that's how we learn. Yeah, I mean, if Harry Dent opened his mind, see, Schiff and Dent and all these other Maloney, they all live in Puerto Rico. They have to live there 183 days a year just to not pay taxes. I mean, if you're a real estate guy, you don't have to pay taxes anyway. Trump and I are real estate guys. And then I don't save money. I save gold, silver, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that stuff. Well, you should save money. I'm going, well, you should, not me. So I think the future is a combination of old guys and young guys. But the old guys, the baby boomers, are in serious, serious trouble because Social Security and Medicare are bankrupt. Just remember, when I came out of school, debt to GDP was 30%. Today, it's 140%. And I was listening to these stock guys. They make me nauseous. I want to vomit, these old stock guys. So, don't worry. The price of stocks are going up. Yeah, but the economy is going down, and we've been run by communists. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What is the price of your stupid stock going up?
Small ebook, big impact, the wealth tree. The only 4 ways that will make you financially free forever. Download it here for free.